Greetings everyone. Today we are going to discuss the second part of our Tier 3 Unit D, Speed. This is for class 7. The subject is Mathematics. I am Subhasis Sandilya and I welcome you to today's class. So first of all, let us do a quick revision of the formulas that we have discussed in our last class. Speed equal to distance by time. Distance equal to speed into time. And while converting from kilometer per hour to meter per second, what we do? 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 1000 by 60 into 60 meter per second. In the same way, when we are converting from meter per second to kilometer per hour, what we do? 1 meter per second equal to 1 by 1000 divided by 1 by 3600 kilometer per hour. Now let us get introduced to a new formula, average speed equal to total distance by total time. For example, you are traveling 5 kilometers in 1 hour. In the next, that means the second hour, you are traveling 3 kilometers. So total distance equal to 3 plus 5 equal to 8, and total time is 1 plus 1 equal to 2 hours. So average speed will be 8 by 2, that is 4 km per hour. So to find average speed, you have to find out the total distance covered and the total time taken. With this, let us jump into the modules.
In module number 8, we have to calculate the time in hours. Let us consider question number B. Distance is given as 180 km and speed is given as 10 meter per second. Now to convert 10 meter per second into kilometer per hour, what we will do? We will multiply 10 with 3600 and divide it by 1000. After cancelling out the zeros, we are left with 36 km per hour. This is just a conversion from meter per second to kilometer per hour. You already know this. Okay, now speed is equal to distance by time. We already know that. By cross multiplying, we get time is equal to distance by speed. Here distance is given 180 and speed is 36. So cancel out with 6, 30 with 6 times, and 6 5s are 30. So time will be 5 hours. So this is how you are going to solve all the problems in module number 8. Module number 9, question number C, you are asked an aeroplane covers 2450 kilometers in 3.5 hours. What is its speed in kilometer per hour? So first of all, let us write down distance covered by the aeroplane equal to 2450 kilometer. Time taken is equal to 3.5 hour. In 3.5 we can write 3 to the 6, 7 by 2 hours. We know speed is equal to distance by time. Here distance and time are given and we are to find out the speed. So speed will be, distance is 2450 divided by time, that is 7 by 2. Now this 2 will go up and we are left with 2450 divided by 7 into 2. Now let us see if this number goes by 7. So 7 3s are 21. We are left with 35. 5 times 35, 0 goes up. Okay. So 2450 divided by 7 gives you 350. Now 350 into 2 gives you 700 kilometer per hour. This is how you are going to solve all the problems in module number 9. There are some other type of problems also. in question number B, there are two vehicles, one a truck or a lorry and another one is a car. The speeds are given. Which one covers more distance? You have to find that out. In question number A, simply the speed is given. How much distance does he cover in 4 hours? So here you have to find the distance using the same formula. Module number 10, there are 3 questions. We are going to consider question number A. Bob cycles at the speed of 10 meters per second. How much distance does he cover in 22 minutes? So first of all, since his speed is 10 meters per second, that means distance covered in 1 second is 10 meters. Therefore, distance covered in 1 minute. So there are 60 seconds in 1 minute. So 10 into 60 meters, that is 600 meters. Now, distance covered in, you don't write like this, okay? You have to write the full sentence. Now, to make the video shorter, I am using these symbols. Covered in 22 minute will be 600 into 22 meters. So 2 zeros, 6 2s are 12, 2, 1 remains, 6 2s are 12, 13. 13200 meters or 13.2 kilometers. So in 22 minutes, Bob will cycle 32.2 kilometers. In the same way, using unitary method and the formula speed equal to distance by time, you will be able to solve the other problems in module number 10. Don't worry, I will show you the answers, but before going to the answers, please try to do it yourself. Then you will get a clear picture how much you are understanding, okay? In module number 11, let us consider question number A. A train 200 meter long, that means the length of the train is 200 meter, is running at a speed of 54 km per hour. How long will it take to pass a electric pole? For example, let us say, I am showing you the diagrammatic view. This is the electric pole, okay? And the train is, for example, 200 meter long. Okay, now once this track is going this way, once this nose of the train reaches the point where the pole is, then it will need to move 200 meters so that the whole train passes the pole. So total distance that the train has to cover to pass the pole is equal to 200 meter. Okay, and the speed is given to be how much? 54 kilometer per hour. This is module number 11, question number A. Now we have to find out how much time will it take. So we know speed equal to distance by time. So time will be distance by speed. We can write therefore time required by the train to pass the electric pole equal to distance, that is 200 by speed, that is 54 km per hour. Now this distance is given in meter, but this is given in kilometer per hour. So we have to convert this. How will we convert meter to kilometer? By dividing it by 1000. So it will be 200 by 1000 kilometers. So here also, if we are writing 200 here, below we have to write 1000. Simple. This much hour. Now 0 0 cancels out. We are left with 2 also cancels, 54, and we are left with 1 by 270 because there is a 0. Okay, now this is in hours. We can convert it into minutes by multiplying it with 60. So 60 by 270 minutes. 0 0 cancel out. 3 2 times 3 9 times. So 2 by 9 minute. or we can convert it in seconds also. So 2 into 60 by 9 seconds. So 3 3s are 9, 3 into 20 equal to 60. So this will be 40 by 3 second. You can make it as a mixed fraction also. In that case, what you will get, 40 divided by 3, 1 times 3, so 1, 0, 3 times 9, 1 remains, so 1 by 3. This will be 13 1 by 3 second. So this is the rough part, okay. Now this is how you are going to solve all the problems in module number 11. Almost all the questions are similar. Don't worry, I'll show you the answers at the end of the video. Number 12, you will deal with problems where the length of the vehicle is given and it has to pass not just one point but a stretch of land. For example, question number A, a 160 meter long train, that means the length of the train is 160 meter, traveling at the speed of 72 km per hour. Find the time taken by it to pass a 200 meter long platform. So here the train length is 160 and it has to pass a platform of 200 meter. So if this train comes from here to here, that doesn't mean that it has passed. It has, this end point will also have to go out of the platform, then only the whole train will pass the platform. That means here distance will be length of the train plus length of the platform. So it will be 360 meter. Speed is given as 72 km per hour. That means 72 into 3600 divided by, sorry, my mistake, 1000 will go up, 1000 and 3600. So this 00 cancels out. 9 8s are 72, 9 4s are 36, so 4 2s are, so that means this will be 20 meter per second. Now we have to find out the time. We know that time equal to distance by speed. Here distance is given as 360 and the speed is 20, so it will be 18 seconds. So this is how you are going to solve all the problems in module number 12. Now, as I have already told you earlier, there is a concept of average speed. So the average speed is total distance travelled by total time taken. Let us consider question number A of module number 13, that is the last module of this chapter. Okay, a boy cycles 10 kilometers, 8 kilometers and 6 kilometers each in each of the 3 hours respectively. Find his average speed. So the boy is cycling for 3 hours. In the first hour he has covered a distance of 10 kilometers. In the second hour he has covered a distance of 8 kilometers, and in the third hour he have covered a distance of 6 kilometers. We have to find the average speed. So before finding the average speed, we will write down total time is equal to 3 hours and total distance equal to 10 plus 8 plus 6 equal to 18, 24 kilometer. Okay, therefore average speed is equal to total distance by total time, that is 24 by 3 kilometer per hour. So this will be 8 kilometer per hour. So in this way, you will be able to do the next problem also. Please pause the video and try the problems by yourself before going to the answer section. Don't go to the answer section directly. Try to do the problems yourself once. It doesn't matter if you do mistake in the first try. You can try again and again. Now let us move on to the answer section.
This brings us to the end of today's class and also the end of this chapter. In our next class, we are going to start discussing about Unit E. Hopefully, I will complete Unit E in a single class, in a single video. At this point, let me remind you once again, revise carefully several times. Your exams are nearing, so please start revising, start practicing. With this note, I am Sivasis Sandilya signing out. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Have a good day ahead.